Here's project number 1. So you're going to need mason jars, water, and food coloring. I couldn't find the food coloring, so I got like paint. Open the mason jars and then open your package of bugs and pick out a bug that you like and that you want to display in the mason jar and one that will fit. I picked out a bee because I thought the bee was the coolest, and then put it in there. Once your specimen is in the jar, fill the jar with water. It doesn't have to be like some kind of gel substance or anything, just water. And then add your paint, food coloring, whatever into it. Close the lid and then shake it up to mix up the food coloring. And here's the final product, a specimen in a jar. Up next is a pumpkin center arrangement. I got 2 pumpkins. They're kind of like a white and a cream color, so I think they would go well with each other. I got hot glue. I got mine in black, that's kind of cool, right? So like you won't be able to see the hot glue because it's black. So take the stems out and then put your feathers in. I put hot glue in to like hold them in place. After you're done with the center feathers, take a toothpick and then shove it into the pumpkin because it's going to be too hard for the feather stems to go into, and then put those into the pumpkin. Repeat that process until you're done, you feel like it looks good, and then take your hot glue and then put a little line around the base of the feathers and then glue another feather onto it to cover up, to make it look more full and professional looking. And here's your finished pumpkin. It looks so good. Up next is the lamp bats. These bats are going to go inside your lampshade, and once you turn the lamp on, it's going to look like there's bats inside the lampshade. So step number 1 is to get your black paper and draw a bat on it on the back. The second thing you do is cut out the shapes. Once the shapes are cut out, you're going to take your double-sided sticky tape, put it on the back side. Now these are ready to hang in the lamp. Up next is the cute little hanging bat, and these can hang off of anything that will like hold the pipe cleaners. So step number 1 is to get your felt out and then trace something onto your felt that looks like a bat. This is my dog's little bat toy, and I traced that on there, and then I drew the other side. Now cut it out. Once it's all cut out, put 2 hot glue lines on the back of the bat. Then add pipe cleaners on top of the glue. Be careful not to burn your fingers. I burn my finger every single time. I would use like a toothpick or something to put it on there. Cut out a piece of felt that is the length of the bat and then add a little bit more so that it has a little head sticking out of its little wings. Glue the fake fur that you just cut out onto the body on top of the legs. Then flip one of the wings over and then glue it down. Then flip the other side over and glue that one down as well. Cut a small triangular piece of fabric to glue onto the bottom because it's going to be open like this and you don't want to be able to see what's underneath the fur. And then glue that down and then cut the excess off of the pipe cleaners, but leave enough for you to bend the legs backwards. There you go, there's a cute little hanging bat. The last DIY I'm doing is a body and a trash bag, and this one's like the most scary one, slash it looks really realistic, so it's going to be really awkward to throw it away when it's time, but start with a trash bag. I got these at Dollar General. They were $1 for 4, so super affordable, and then literally just put trash in it, like you would a normal trash bag. So this is the head part, and you're going to want to put your first piece of duct tape around it to like simulate that that's the neck and the head. So I got all this other trash from the inside of my Coach bags, but it's perfect to make shoulders in this. So these are 30-gallon bags. I didn't really know what that meant when I bought them. I thought that was like big enough, but this is where I had to put 2 bags together. So I taped down the back of the bag to make sure it was secure to the front of the bag before stuffing trash into the middle. Once you have the middle bag with enough trash that you think is right, then tape them together at the seams so that way you don't see the seams and it looks like one continuous bag. So now we're on to the leg portion of the body bag. So I had to go into a third bag, and I went ahead and taped that down to the second bag so that way it's secure, all secure together. And then I start putting trash into it. And don't put as much trash into this because this is where the body starts to get like slimmer because it's your legs. So I filled it with as much trash as I think that there should be in it, and so I taped the two bags together again. Okay, now that everything's taped up, you have your finished body bag. So let's take a look at everything.